Yo, Vault Hunters, Augiesaint here, and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day and you're still enjoying Borderlands 4, as there is just so much to go ahead and figure out and find out. I am truly enjoying it, and thank you guys so much for all the support on the previous videos. This video today, I want to talk to you guys about the ultimate Vault Hunter rank, because a lot of people asked a ton of comments on that last video where I explained to you guys how to actually rank up from 1 to 5. This game doesn't really tell you straight away how to do it. You kind of got to dig a little bit. It's pretty simple. Once you figure it out though, you just have to go follow a bunch of challenges which you find in your mission log. But there is some nuances to it, and there's a lot of bugs behind it as well. So with this updated video, I'm gonna hope to just answer a lot of comments and a lot of issues you guys were having with the rank up system from the previous video. So without further ado, let's just hop straight into it. So once you beat the story, the campaign, you'll immediately unlock the option to go ahead and get your ultimate Vault Hunter rank. Doesn't matter what level you are. A lot of people are asking, can you do the ultimate Vault Hunter challenges while you're leveling up a new character? Yes, you can. The enemies are just going to be quite tough, and their levels are going to also increase as well. So it could be a lot tougher as a lower level character, but you do have access to the system. So let me show you guys how you can toggle this. You just have to press escape or whatever it may be on console to get to this menu over here. And you can see your session settings. You see currently we're on our second character, Rafa. We're almost at UVH 5. But what you do is you click that, and then is your ultimate Vault Hunter levels. You can choose between them. You can even turn it off, and you can change between easy, normal, and hard. So there is the ultimate Vault Hunter ranks. And then once you apply it, if you want to change a different rank, then you actually have to reload the lobby. So automatically just do that and say that. And when you are doing the challenges for to go from rank 1 to 2, and it tells you specifically you need to kill a specific enemy in rank 1, make sure you are on the correct Vault Hunter rank. What also I tried with my buddy is I joined his game on UVH 5, and he took me straight to the enemy that I needed to kill for my quest, and it didn't count. Even when he changed the Vault Hunter rank to the correct level, it also did not count. So that's another bug that seems to be happening, is when you try and do challenges with people in your party that have already completed the challenge, it won't actually count. So that is one thing that also to keep in mind. A lot of people were commenting that their challenges aren't updating when they do a boss, and I went and did on my raft with my buddy the other day, and we figured that out. So if you come to challenges, it's just in the mission tabs. You go over to challenges and you'll see ultimate Vault Hunter. These are all the different challenges you have to do to rank up. But let's have a look at, so rank 1 is pretty much just they walk you towards it, because it's all just missions. So that's why rank 1 is super easy to get to unlock it. Complete this wildcard mission. So these 4 things you have to do here is what you have to do to get rank 1. But then where it gets interesting is rank 2. So for this example, you have to kill Bramblesong in UVH 1 in the abandoned auger mine, which can be found in the terminus range. It tells exactly where to go. So you basically just have to go over there and kill that enemy 1 time on this difficulty, so UVH 1. And these are all parts to get to UVH 2, because you got to complete all these challenges to then get the wildcard mission from Lilith. And all these wildcard missions, it's another point you guys are commenting, is a lot of your wildcard missions, you couldn't find them, especially once you get to Vault Hunter rank. Where I'm currently at is rank 4. To get to rank 5, you pretty much have to go redo all the vaults. You can see there, Primordial Vault, Primordial Vault. I think I finished one of them. No, I haven't finished any of the vaults. So this Primordial Vault over here. And then you guys were like, you ran the vault again and it didn't count. That's because you don't have to run the vault again. You have to specifically come to Lilith to run her wildcard mission. And what I mean by that, you can see here is Lilith right here. And to find Lilith, it will be in the Moxie's bottom up. So if I scroll all the way out, you can see it's right there in Carcadia Burn. I have completed one of the vaults. I still need to go complete these 2 vaults, but I have already unlocked the fragments and stuff. You have to come here and you have to pick up the wildcard from her Primordial Vault Fade Field. So make sure you are picking it up. And then another thing that could also be happening is if you don't see this symbol above her with the wildcard appearing, you probably are on the wrong Vault Hunter mode. Because I think if we change to 3 right now, it might disappear, because we have to complete that on Vault Hunter 4. Let's just try it out real quick and see what happens. So as you can see, we have put it down to UVH 3 now, and the mission has actually disappeared from her, because if we go back to our challenges, we have to do that on UVH 4. So let's go ahead and switch back to UVH 4, and then we'll carry on with all the other stuff. And now we just loaded in back on UVH 4. I can show you guys over there. We're currently on UVH 4, and the wildcard quest has appeared yet again. And then the other issue that could happen if you're not getting the wildcard once you get to UVH 4 is you just have not completed the vaults once. So what happens with the vaults is you have to actually complete them. As you can see, those 2 I've just unlocked them. I haven't gone in and finished them yet on this character. But the first vault there, the Ark of Inceptus, I have actually gone and done that one. So you have to run through the vault 1 time just to kind of complete it and unlock it. and then the wildcard should appear for you once you are UVH4. And the same thing happens with the previous wildcard missions, is you have to complete this one, for example, the Flaming Vision quest, wildcard mission in UVH3 to unlock UVH4. This will only appear once you have completed all of the prerequisites, so like all of these challenges leading up to the change wildcard, and then you'll always find the wildcard at Lilith if you are on the correct UVH mode. So for this one, it says you have to play it in UVH3 to unlock UVH4. So just make sure once you've completed these that maybe you went down to 2 or to 1, you joined a buddies game or something, just double check what rank you are on every time you come back into your game to just make sure. But most of the time for me, it saves it. Even if I switch to a buddy and he's on a different rank, most of the time it keeps my rank, but just double check what UVH rank you're on. And then 2 really good websites, which I will link down below in the description for you guys, is this one over at maxroll.gg. They have the Ultimate Vault Hunter guides. I'm going to show you there exactly what all the different levels do, as well as just having a nice little thing you can quickly reference back. Obviously, all of this is shown to you in-game, but you see unlocking Ultimate Vault Hunter rank 2, kill Bramble Song in UVH1. So you can pretty much just take this and put it on your other screen, and that saves you from like having to just come back and scroll through to look for the challenge every time you go out to try and find where the thing is actually on the map. And then that brings me to the second website which I have for you guys, is this Borderlands interactive map. If you go, I'll link it in the description for you guys. If you hide all, so it hides all the stuff, and you can just go show Abandoned Auger Mines. If you come back to this one, for example, we see Bramble Song, Terminus Range, Stoneblood Forest, Abandoned Auger Mine. So we know it's in the Terminus Range and the Stoneblood Forest. If you come back over here, well, actually in game you've got to check this, but I know it's this one over here because this is the Terminus Range and this is the Stoneblood Forest. But in game, if you're in game, all you do is you zoom out a little bit. You can see this is the Terminus Range, and you can also like hover over. You see that's the Stoneblood Forest, the Low Keys, the Wind Spear. So once you like know where it is, and this is like, for example, this is the Fade Fields. There's all the different sectors over there. And then it'll be a lot easier if you come back to this map and you know it's an Abandoned Auger Mine. So you toggle it, you know it's got to be in this zone. So there it is straight up there, and you can come back in game. You can know to go look for it. There it is right up there, Bramble Song. You just have to find the Bitter Vein Mine, so you can go up all the way over there. And then I believe in the Max Round one, it also shows you, yeah, there's a screenshot over there, but it's a little bit hard to actually see where that is because they don't zoom out and show you. It'll be a little bit better, although you can kind of reference something nearby. So there is the travel point. I believe that's to Vile Lictor, so you can kind of see where it is. And then this one, for example, the Biothresher Omega, you can see that it's in the Oblivion or the Dominion, whatever this place is called, in the middle of the map. So if you scroll down, you can see the exact spot. So maybe if you like familiar, like this, for example, is the Fade Fields. It's pretty hard to see, but there it is right over there. So you can scroll through the max scroll on, and you can also just use this interactive map for a bunch of other things as well. I was using it for the vault entrances, so you can go hide all. You can find the vault entrances as well, because obviously the vault entrance is going to give you like a big circle, but it's not going to show you exactly where it is. And with this, if you zoom all the way in, it's going to show you exactly where it is. And there's also the option for the fragments. So if we scroll a little bit down here, where is it? Vault Fragment. So there's another one. Vault Fragment. Again, this is going to give you like a big area around here. I think it's like around here it shows you. But if you zoom all the way in, it's going to show you on the map over here exactly where you can find it. So this one, I believe the area is pretty tricky on this one. It's like more down. So it's like the top left of the circle. But yeah, this map is really useful. I pretty much just use this map whenever I make a new character. I get the silos and the safe houses and I run around and grab all the fast travel points. But yeah, you can use this map for everything. I'll leave it down below in the description so you guys can check it out. And another issue you guys were commenting on quite a lot with the other video is the, I think it's this rank up over here from UVH 2 to 3 is the Her Vile Sanctum. When you have to replay that quest, the wildcard version of it, the enemies don't take any damage. That's because if you look at the modifiers, there should be like a critical modifier or something. And that means the enemies will only take critical hit damage. You have to aim for their crit spot. Most of the time it's the hit, but if it's like some other enemy with a different crit spot, you just have to make sure you hit the crit spots. But 99% of the time it is the hit. So it's a little bit annoying, that mission, especially if you're playing a build that's like just like a big AoE nuke build and it's not really good at, you know, pinpoint damage. Unfortunately, you have to get the crits. What I could recommend for that is just get yourself one of these hot sluggers, and this thing just does crazy amounts of damage no matter what build you are. So you can just use that. And it's also pretty accurate. So if you aim in, I think I have it up right now. Yeah, you can just get a shot. It does have a little bit of a travel time in the projectile. So if you are moving and fighting a lot, it can be a little bit annoying. But yeah, this thing is really strong for the one pump jump. You go ahead and crit and just destroy them on that mission. So those are the main points I can remember about the last video. If you guys have any more questions or issues or stuff, ask them down below and we'll try and help each other out. So if we just quickly run over it again, UVH1 is pretty much just unlocked once you beat the campaign. It's going to send you straight onto this mission. And then that's going to send you onto the Maurice mission. That's going to give you the Moxie's Encore mission. And then the last one is the wildcard, and that's going to unlock UVH1. And you also, once you've unlocked UVH1, when you make an alt character, you don't have to unlock UVH1 again. However, you do have to unlock the rest of them. Because every character I have made just automatically starts in UVH1. When you choose the level 30 character, obviously if you start a new complete character at level 1, you will have to do your UVH1 as well. But starting level 30, a new character, you should have UVH1 unlocked. You just have to go through and unlock the rest of them. Honestly, the worst ones is 2 and 3. Because to get 4 and 5 is not that bad, but 2 and 3 for me just takes the longest. You've got to go like, especially 2. Once you've done 1, getting over to 2 is just like so much things you have to go ahead and do. So make a thresh, you got to go do the side quest. This is just a side boss, There's another side boss. Well, that's actually a Ripper Drill side boss. And then you get to actually doing the mission. And then the same thing with 2 to 3. Shadow Pelt is Auger Mines. This is a bunker. The next one is an Auger Mine, a drill site, and then you get the wildcard mission. Make sure you are doing this on the right levels. If you guys don't see the wildcard mission show up at Lilith, make sure you're on the correct level, like I told you guys before. And then from the next one, this one is a Ripper Drill site, a Order Bunker, a Ripper Drill site, Abandoned Auger Mine, and then you get the wildcard. And then the last one is just to run all 3 of the vaults, and you have to go and do the Timekeeper. So once you get to UVH 4, it's pretty straightforward. If you've done the vaults, you can literally just run all the wildcards back to back. And then obviously the Timekeeper is another one. You just have to run the wildcard. Just make sure you are coming to pick them up at Lilith. You'll see the little symbol like that in the background. But that's all for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully it helped you out and you guys can go through and unlock your UVH videos. I have a lot of other videos planned. Like, should you actually be playing on UVH? Somebody did a test recently about loot. And the loot drop chance for legendaries is actually less in UVH 5. Plus you kill things slower, so you'll be getting less chances at legendary. So honestly, the TLDR, if you made it this far into the video, you can complete the UVH 5 just for the challenge. But if you really want to go farm like a specific legendary or something, you're better off just dropping the game down to easy, because you can like insta kill the boss and you can like super speed farm a legendary. So that's a pro little tip if you guys made it this far into the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you beautiful people on the next one. Don't forget to drop a like and a sub on the video if it helped you out, because that helps me out tremendously. I appreciate all your beautiful faces, and I'll catch you in the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Here goes